What is up, everyone? My name is Tequila and welcome back to the Wonderfully Made YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you're notified every single time I come out with new content. If you end up enjoying this video, make sure you give it a big ol' thumbs up. Also, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, so let's get into the video for today. Today we are going to be talking about how to be a Christian in college. So if you've watched any of my videos for long enough, or probably any of my videos, most of y'all know that I am a believer. I am a Christian, and honestly that is what most of my channel for the most part is about. And so I am also a college student. I am getting my master's degree right now. That sounds so fancy to say. It doesn't feel like it. I should be getting a master's degree. But I am in graduate school, getting a master's degree right now in counseling, and I should be graduating hopefully in August, so this coming summer of 2021. And I'm looking forward to it. But also I have been in school now for a little bit over 4 years. So I graduated high school in 2016, then went into college, and here it is 2020. So yeah, I've been in college for a while now. And so I started off at a junior college, but I have spent most of my time at a 4-year university public school. And so basically I went to a very liberal university. And in some ways, I don't want to say all of my experience has been bad or anything like that. In fact, most of my experience has been really good. I've really loved my school. I've met so many people that I never would have met had I not went to that school. I met my ministry, and I've been really poured into through my ministry. But there have been some times, just because of where I was, where I have felt, in a sense, sometimes I felt uncomfortable as a Christian. If that's the right word. I feel like we should never ever be ashamed of our faith, but there's been definitely things that have come up that have challenged me as a believer. So anyway, that is why I am making this video. If you're in college and you are a fellow Christian as well, let me know in the comments below, and I hope that all of y'all, even if you're not in college, can gain something from this video. So anyway, my tip number 1 on how to be a Christian in college, especially if you go to a liberal university like I am at right now, is know that you're going to hear things that you are going to disagree with. Just mentally prepare yourself for it now. You're going to come across all different people from all different walks of life who have all different types of views. And so there is definitely a beauty in that. I definitely love getting to know people past just, like the external, even past what they believe. I want to know why they believe that. I actually like having enriching conversations with people, who think differently than me. But there's a difference between having those conversations with people who are willing to have those conversations, and then also having conversations with people who just are not even trying to hear you out, or they look down on you because of your faith. And so you are going to hear things that in a way kind of attack your faith, that go against your values, and that really hurt to hear as a Christian. But at the end of the day, that is life, and try your best not to take it personally. And also just know too, let's just be real, a lot of people have been hurt by the church. It's just the truth. It's something we don't need to deny. There is, of course, we know as a Christian, what being a Christian is having a relationship with Jesus. It's loving Christ and then loving others. But sometimes, there's been a lot of people who, instead of being loved by the church, have been hurt by the church, have been persecuted by the church, have been made to feel less than by the church. And of course, this isn't everyone in the church. There's been a lot of people who have worked hard to be more inclusive and kind, and really just to love like Jesus loved us, or loves us. But unfortunately, there are still a lot of people out there who, instead of pouring out love as we were supposed to do as Christians, kind of like pour out hate, And so sometimes just remember that even when your views are attacked, it is really sometimes people talking from a place of emotion, in a place of past pain. And so that leads me into my next tip, which is to pray for your classmates and your professors. And this is something, I'm not gonna lie, throughout college, throughout the over 4 years that I've been in college, it's something that I have not been consistent about or have done that much. But here lately, I've been feeling truly, truly led to do it. And I encourage you as well. Like, if you're a freshman, or even if you're not a freshman, but there's just such a beauty in consistently praying about people or praying for people on their behalf. Because like I was saying before, there's a lot of people who speak out of pain. And this isn't just people who are, attacking the church, but just you never know the personal battles that your classmates and that your professors and that just the people around you are facing. We're all, a lot of times going through something at the end of the day, even though we maybe don't directly express it. You can't always just look at a person and see what they're going through. So I definitely challenge you to a beautiful way to love like Christ loves, and an easy way to love like Christ loves, is to pray for your classmates and your professors. Because for one, you don't even have to tell them that you're praying for them. All you have to do is talk to the Lord, to intercede. And that's something you can do in private. So it's easy. You don't have to tell them. And there is so much power in prayer. Believe me, the Lord, He hears all of our prayers. And even though we might not physically see it, when we pray, like, the atmosphere has the power, can change. And that person's life, because no one also might be praying for them. You could be the only one who is praying for them. And their life could change in such a dramatic and powerful way if we choose to pray for the people who are around us, instead of, because sometimes it's so easy to judge the people around us, to be frustrated with the people around us, or to even kind of not care about the other people around us and what they're going through. So I really challenge you, pray for the people around you, your professors, your classmates, and even your school as a whole. Pray for your school as a whole as well. So my next tip is to find a good Christian community. Y'all, I cannot stress this tip enough. Please find yourself a good Christian community. I cannot tell you how beautiful it has been being a part of the ministry that I am a part of at my university. And I'm not gonna lie, it took me a while to get fully invested in that particular organization, because I guess it was so different than what I grew up seeing. However, also, bonus tip, let the Lord lead you to the church and the ministry that He wants you to be at, not maybe the ministry that you're seeking out for yourself. So like I was saying, this ministry is so different than my church and what I grew up seeing. And a part of me was kind of holding on to that, kind of that I guess religious mindset, in a sense of, oh, I want my ministry to look like this. But as soon as I finally let that go, and the Lord, that this is the place that has literally loved me since I came to this university and has checked up on me and has really just been like my family and my home away from home. And I decided to fully invest in it. There has been just such a beauty. They've been able to pour into me. I've been able to meet so many people and make connections. And I've ultimately have grown so much in my faith. And so just being, like I said, being at college, being in a liberal university, or just a university in general, you're going to encounter all different types of people, but you're going to encounter a lot of different spirits, when you go out to college. So you need to make sure that, you're around people who can help keep you rooted and grounded in your faith, because if not, sometimes it's easy to, fall into sin, or to start hanging out with the wrong crowd, or even just not even to do all that, but to backslide in your faith as well. So I challenge you, definitely get plugged into a good Christian, Bible-believing community. And also I challenge you as well to let the Lord pick it, and you don't try to go out there and make yourself choose this one thing because it's what you want, but not necessarily what the Lord may have in store for you. That actually is, maybe I'll do a whole other video on my journey with that. But anyway, yeah, find a good Christian community. And number 4, I feel like this one goes without saying, but I know college is hectic, but make sure you make time for Jesus. Have your quiet time alone with him personally, away from, your Christian community and your friends. Of course, do those Bible studies, stay plugged in. But we all know as Christians, to grow in our walk and nurture our faith, we need to spend that quiet time and that one-on-one time with the Lord to get to know him more and just to be more so connected with him. And absolutely try your best, I know it's hectic, to do it every single day. I cannot tell you how. And I wasn't doing it all that much. Well, I was, but I wasn't as consistent as I've tried to be consistent with it now. Earlier in college, I kind of still do it and make time for the Lord and stuff like that, but I wasn't as consistent about doing it every single day as I try to now. But if you want to change your life, start spending every single day, setting aside a little bit of time every single day, just you and the Lord. And I'm not going to tell you, I guess, exactly how long you should do that, but I would say at least a good 15 minutes. I like to do, I would say, like a good 40 minutes, like for me, like sometimes 40 minutes, sometimes like an hour if like I really just, I'm getting into it and like I have that time and I can just truly just be there with the Lord and allow him just to pour into me and just to, cry out to him. But figure out how much time, works for you. I would say at least a good 15 minutes and try to be for it to be where you can just sit there and be in the Lord's presence, like don't like be on your phone or be distracted by like other things and stuff like that. If it helps you, maybe turn your phone off or turn it on airplane mode or something like that. But yeah, I've grown so much in my faith ever since I taking my quiet time seriously and being serious about doing them every single day. Also try to make a time that works well for you. For I know a lot of people, they like to carve out time in the morning. So they maybe like to get up early and before they start anything else, they spend their quiet time with the Lord in the morning. I try to spend a little bit of time with the Lord in the morning, but I more so consistently spend my quiet times with the Lord at night. That's what works for me. That's when I get it in. I more so just go into like reading my Bible more and then writing whatever stands out to me and just like praying and things like that. So that's what works for me. But anyway, figure out what works for you. It's not so much important as when you do it, as long as you do it every single day. So anyway, I've really enjoyed filming this video and hanging out with y'all. Please, if you watch this video and you're to this point now, put down in the comment section some other ideas that you have that you would like to make me do videos on, and also put your tips if you're in college or even if you're not in college. Feel free to throw some tips in the comment section on what has helped you to be a Christian in college. Anyway, I guess that's all for this one. If you like this video, again, subscribe. I try to make like fun sit down videos, like tip videos talking more so in depth about faith and things like that. So, I would love for you to stick around, hit that subscribe button, and if you like this video, just help a girl out and give me a thumbs up. Anyway, until next time, y'all, my name's Tequila. This is the Wonderfully Made YouTube channel. Remember that you, my friend, are fearfully and wonderfully made. Have a blessed day. Bye.